So the really great thing about Smart Worksheets is that it gives the students feedback on their own data, and it allows them to work their way through the calculation in a fairly non-judgmental way. Some of the students find it quite daunting to go to a member of staff and say, I've tried this calculation and it doesn't work. Also, you tend to work to the bottom of the calculation before finding it doesn't work, whereas the Smart Worksheets tell you at every single point whether you've got it right, whether you've got it wrong, and if you've got it wrong, potentially what's wrong with it and how you might go about changing that. And I think the students found that really, really valuable to really teach them about the importance of each step in the calculation and about how all the data links together to give them the final answer. So we had some feedback from one particular student on that module who'd used the Smart Worksheet on the Bradford Assay experiment. And she said that she didn't have A-level maths and she was really quite daunted about doing this module, which was a compulsory part of her biochemistry degree, doing this module which had this big component which was around statistics and maths, and it was something that had been a concern to her right from the start. But what she said was that using the Learning Science worksheet and having access to it both during the practical and all the way in the run-up to the exam enabled her to get really confident using the data and analysing it. She said used the Smart Worksheet multiple times to really make sure that she'd understood the calculation and that she could do that analysis. And when it came to the exam, far from being scared by that particular exam question, she said it was the one she went to straight off and got her highest mark on the whole exam on that, purely because she'd had this ability to really run through the calculation over and over and get instant feedback and deeply understand the steps she was doing.